Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives. You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here.
Okie
And now, for the first time, we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day. We are giving you all the evidence, based only on the secret testimony of the miserable souls who survived this terrifying ordeal. The incidents, the places. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Let us punish the guilty. Let us reward the innocent. My friend, can your heart stand the shocking facts about
Apollo 11 crew, astronauts Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, Edwin Aldrin.
It was our pleasure to have participated in one great adventure. We're going to divert a little bit from the format of past press conferences and talk about the things that interested us most, in particular the things that occurred on and about the moon.
You don't expect me to believe that fantastic nonsense.
We will use a number of films and...
What in blazes are you driving at now?
The moon.
Okay. Now listen, tell me.
I did tell you. The next rocket we build is going to the moon.
Let's go to lunch.
I'm serious, Jim.
No, you can't be. It's too fantastic. The moon? Impossible.
Even...
So my travel voucher for going to the moon and back, I got paid $33.
We've got 33 passengers back there that have time to be preoccupied. Flying this flybird doesn't give you that opportunity.
I guess you're right, Danny.
After it held at 33,000 volts and no leakage.
What he's going to say, he wouldn't tell us when he steps out on the moon.
No, I have no idea what he's going to say, but whatever he says, I'm sure it will be worthwhile.
And welcome. Thank you, Bob. Those films bring back some great memories.
And Neil, that was some speech you made when you first stepped on the moon. When did you prepare that?
Actually, I didn't think about that until after we landed on the moon's surface.
Really? You thought that up all by yourself, huh?
Well, it was a little late to call a writers' meeting when you're coming down that ladder.
Before he went to the Cape, he invited me down to be with him and spend a little time with him. He said, well, why don't you and I, when the boys go to bed, why don't we play a game of Risk?
Parker Brothers kind of fun.
I said, well, I'd enjoy that. We started playing Risk. And then he slipped me a piece of paper and said, read that. And I did. And on that piece of paper, there was, that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. He says, what do you think about that? I said, fabulous. He said, I thought you might like that.
Oh, I see we still have some skepticism on some of our guests' faces.
And secondly, when you looked up at the sky, could you actually see the stars and the solar corona in spite of the glare?
We were never able to see stars from the lunar surface or on the daylight side of the moon by eye without looking through the optics. I don't recall during the period of time that we were photographing the solar corona what stars we could see.
I don't remember seeing any.
Looking out the window, even at night, is spectacular. This is over Asia and the Pacific, and you can see the Earth glow, which I'd never really noticed in pictures before, and it's real evident on how tenuous our atmosphere is. And looking at the lightning storms, literally for hundreds and 1,000 miles, you can see the lightning.
When viewed from the moon, as it is when viewed from cislunar space, the space between the Earth and the moon.
And we could not see stars.
Get it. Should we trust him?
We got a choice?
Certainly we got a choice. I don't trust nobody. Come on, let's get out of here.
Well, the whole thing is still a little hard to swallow. And Dave, not so many years back, space travel itself was a little hard to swallow.
Boop, 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 yang doodle.
I don't know two Americans who have a fantastic secret without one of them blurting it out to the press. Can you imagine thousands of people able to keep this secret?
Yes, I'm sure that it is. Now the question is, what are we going to do about it?
The truth has to come out, Mark.
Stage pushed. Engine arm is destined. Okay, I'm going to get the pro. 99, proceeded. 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Right away, Houston. Bets are good. Ag thought.
My friend, you have seen this incident based on sworn testimony. Can you prove that it didn't happen? We once laughed at the horseless carriage, the airplane, the telephone, the electric light, vitamins, radio, and even television. And now some of us laugh at outer space. God help us in the future.